to find a father for her unborn child. A woman seduced her blind date on their first meeting. 6 months later, she gave birth to his child. The man, undeterred, decided to accept her, believing she would settle down with him after marriage. But things didn't go as he hoped. His wife never cared for the child and always dressed up, leaving early and returning late, with no explanation of her activities. One day, Jack couldn't resist and followed his wife, discovering her in the arms of another man at a bar. Back home, he wanted to talk it over with her.
Is he even my son?
But her mocking words ignited his anger.
You fool.
He impulsively pushed her and she fell down, unexpectedly dead. Jack panicked as he noticed the water dripping from the upstairs bathroom. Feeling even more desperate, tragedy struck as both wife and child perished, and Jack was arrested, sentenced to 25 years in prison. Jack, however, didn't resign to his fate. 10 years later, during a medical visit, he escaped. To evade the police, he entered a supermarket and took a mother and her child hostage, demanding they help him escape. He brought them to Rose's home. Seeing their fear, Jack promised not to harm them, intending to stay only until the police left. He pretended to tie up Rose so that they wouldn't be his accomplices. Jack was careful, ensuring she wasn't hurt, perhaps trying to make amends. He cooked a meal for them from the fridge and even fed Rose. Watching this gentleman, Rose felt a stir of doubt. Could he really be a notorious criminal? As night fell, patrol cars continued their rounds. With no other choice, Jack untied Rose and decided to spend the night. The next morning, he prepared breakfast for them. The beau, having grown up with his mother, began to warm up to Jack. Over the following days, with the police still nearby, Jack had no chance to flee and remained at Rose's home. In return, he took on all the chores, cooking meals, tidying the yard, changing the car's oil, and even waxing the floors. He taught the beau baseball like a father. He seemed less like a fugitive and more like a caring father and responsible husband. Gradually, the mother and son grew comfortable with him, enjoying his presence. But the peace didn't last. A neighbor's unexpected visit startled Jack. He held Rose and had the beau answer the door. Surprisingly, the beau didn't seek help but instead deceived the neighbor. To make up for his earlier roughness, Jack used his special skills to make peach desserts with them. Their bond grew stronger through this shared activity. That evening, Jack couldn't help but hug Ruth, and Ruth also snuggled in his arms. In that moment, it seems like there are no fugitives here, only sweet love. But then, sirens wailed outside, reminding Jack it was time to go. Unexpectedly, in those few days, the mother and son had developed feelings for Jack, persuaded by their pleas. He stayed. That night, Jack and Rose poured out their hearts, embracing their love fully. The next day, they decided to leave with the beau for a fresh start in Canada. Rose went to the bank to withdraw her savings, while Jack packed. Suddenly, the neighbor barged in, catching Jack off guard. Though he claimed to be a handyman, she recognized him from the wanted posters. Sure enough, the police quickly arrived and surrounded their house. Seeing this, Jack chose not to involve the mother and son, stepping outside alone to face his 25-year sentence. In the years that followed, Rose sought numerous lawyers to reduce Jack's sentence, but her efforts were in vain. Yet, she never gave up on him.